Hello and welcome to the Sustainability Centre. Today I'm very excited to introduce you to a nature meditation which is led by Jonathon Hewitt. Jonathon is one of our tutors and is also known as a woodland bard. He's a specialist in tree and plant folklore. So I'm going to leave you now with Jonathon's words.
This sudden splash into pure wildness, baptism in nature's warm heart, how utterly happy it made us. Nature streaming into us, wooingly teaching her wonderful glowing lessons. Here, without knowing it, we still were at school. Every lesson a wild lesson, not whipped but charmed into us. Young hearts, young leaves, flowers, animals, the winds and the streams, and the sparkling lake, all wildly, gladly rejoicing together. This is often how I start one of my outdoor education sessions at the Sustainability Centre. Sometimes the young people read them out, and even though they're not used to the language, it still seems to create that connection with nature and to settle people. In a few moments I'm going to read that passage again. It is by John Meon, who was an incredible man and devoted to conservation and lived a lot of his life in the wilderness. But when I repeat those words, I'm going to ask you to really be with them. Imagine a special place, a place where you feel safe, a place in the countryside, or it could just be in your garden. And just allow yourselves to just be in that place. From a rural landscape to an urban park. Because while we're inside, while we haven't got access to nature, we have access to the memories, what Wordsworth called the harvest of the inner eye. And so I'll invite you, as I speak the words again, to just imagine that place with all your senses. If you're not a visual person and all you see is darkness and you can just be at peace, then that is absolutely fine. There are no rules, no expectations, so just be with the words. And as I recite them, just breathe gently. Any thoughts, allow them to come, but also allow them to go. Few thoughts will not hurt you, and in the same way, a few thoughts will just dissipate if you do not focus on them too much. So sit in an upright, comfortable position if you can, or if not, just lay down. You might want to pause the video and put a blanket upon you. Just relax and feel a nature connection in your own home. Close your eyes. This sudden splash into pure wildness, baptism in nature's warm heart, how utterly happy it made us. Nature streaming into us, wooingly teaching her wonderful, glowing lessons. Here, without knowing it, we were still at school. Every wild lesson a love lesson, not whipped but charmed into us. Young hearts, young leaves, flowers, animals, the winds and the streams, and the sparkling lake, all wildly, gladly rejoicing together. imagine your special place. If you're able to, turn off all devices. Do not fill your time with activity and just be in good memories. Wishing you all well from the Sustainability Centre.